cares, brother? Who cares? Today, smash.
Yo, today we smash these bookies, Smesh Bros back. How we doing?
We're doing amazing.
East side.
West side.
This is literally the East-West Coast connection, bro. We've been out for a hot minute. 1 year to be exact, guys, but we are back with the no-nonsense, one-stop shop, Smesh Bros Picks. If you are looking for the breakdowns, analytic picks, this is not it. We've come so far in the past year, and we've come to the realization that, listen, we're just gonna give you the picks. We're gonna wish you luck. This is not the financial advice. This is not me telling you to invest in the next cryptocurrency or the stock market. You are gambling. Understand what the fuck you're doing. Excuse my French at this point. At the end of the day, we can only tell you what we're doing, a little bit of rationale, and that's it. So without further ado, do you want to say anything, or can we just dive into the water?
I mean, you hit it right in the money. Let's dive into it.
All right. So without further ado, I am gonna present this card. We got the UFC 319 Dricus du Plessis headlined by this very fight card. Hamza Chimaev versus Dricus du Plessis. I am going to be sharing you guys a logged in account from ESPN Bet. I am not sponsored by ESPN Bet. I decided to go with this book for the very simple reason that I wanted to minimize my props, and I was playing with DraftKings and FanDuel, and they have tons of options. So I wanted to kind of like become a little bit more disciplined. I feel ESPN Bet for me at this particular location is limited to certain plays, mostly money lines and the overs, and I want to stay there and I want to play discipline. That's going to be the key. That's actually the key to this, whole game. You got to stay disciplined, which is easier said than done because I am a degenerate. I will admit to being a degenerate, so I am not here as an authority of telling you how to live your life. I'm just telling you what the fuck I'm doing. Okay.
I think if you're tuning into this channel, you're already a degenerate, okay?
Welcome to the degenerate level. I have quit this game 7 times this month alone in the last 15, and here I am telling you about my picks. Anyway, Hamza Chimaev is, someone that we knew that he's going to, it wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when, and there it is. He's fighting for the title. He's challenging Dricus du Plessis, who is matching his energy with confidence, with strength and talent, if I may say so. We have a minus 260 on my side. I do want you to read me your line. What do you got for the main event? Because you are using Bovada, by the way. And this is just a book of choice. And that's another thing, guys. If you are going to be choosing a book of choice, stick with your books. I know for the best odds you can jump around, but staying on one kind of book just allows you to track things easier. This is just an advice. But you guys, if you are a serious shark, you can do whatever the hell you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. So it is what it is. So what's your line on your side, by the way? I just want to make sure we don't have a massive discrepancy.
What do you have, 260? Minus 260?
Yeah, so yours is better, actually. So as you can see, minus 245. So for the value, absolutely. If you are looking for value, shop around. For me, I just like to stick on one book just to keep my track. It's just easier for me to track for just tracking purposes. But if you are using like spreadsheet to track your P&L, then that's fine. So we got a little bit more than 2-to-1 favorite, Hamza Chimaev. I think that's the right price. I think anything more will be disrespectful to Dricus, because Dricus does present that thing here. I think it's either you bet the favorite if you're confident with Chimaev, or you bet Dricus du Plessis if you're confident on him. He has come before as an underdog. He has delivered as an underdog. There's a pathway for him to win. So personally, it's too close for my liking, and I just want to kind of enjoy this fight. The over is currently set at 2.5 at even. Do you have a 1.5 on your book? And if you do, what is it?
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Hold on.
Let me know. I'm gonna switch over to you. If you have the over, I think that's a better value. If you could get it at less than 300, minus 300, I think it's a playable option. I simply don't have the over 1.5. Like I said, my picks are limited, so I'm just not gonna touch this fight. But if I was betting this fight, I like the over, considering if you tell me the value on it. If there is at least minus 300 or less, I see it. I just see it. So that's my only.
I don't have it.
Okay, so if you guys have alternate bets, I think some books do. I'll try to kind of maybe pull up DraftKings in the background on my phone, and if whatever, let me see. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm really seeing. I don't feel confident with a minus 260 Khamzat Chimaev, and I want to back him. I've backed him the whole time, but I've seen him hurt. You know, Gilbert rocked him. You know, Usman gave him the run for his money, so he should technically win. I don't want to put my money at minus 260. But if you have taken him, I have nothing bad to say. That's the only thing I gotta say on the main event. I think it's a good fight. They're both in their prime. Yeah, what you got to say about this?
I'm taking him money line.
Perfect.
I trust him.
That's it. Got it. I want to hear it though. I do want to hear it, because if
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I think this is the best we're gonna see Khamzat. Okay, the best version of himself. Okay, I mean, obviously we know what he's capable of. He's a monster. Okay, first, second round by finish. You know, majority of his fights, right? He comes in to pretty much destroy you. You know, we know that his wrestling is elite. Okay, he is very capable of taking any opponent down. Okay, now the only thing that's scary is the fact that Dricus du Plessis is a dog. He's just a real dog. He's tough. Okay, he's gritty. He finds it in him to continue, even if, I mean, his gas tank was questionable before, and I think it is because of the nose thing or whatever he had before, some kind of surgery. But it was questionable. But the same thing can be said for Khamzat. His gas tank was also questionable. But not once did he fully gas out and just die in the ring. I mean, they both fight till the end. I'm gonna just be leaning on Khamzat because I believe this is the best version that we're going to see of him. I can see this fight starting off by him taking him down and doing what he does best. You know what I mean? But if it does extend to the third round and the fourth round, the fifth, that's when things can be dicey. Okay, that's when I will be shitting a little bit, and we'll see. But I'm still gonna back up Khamzat. Okay, I'm taking him money line.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So actually, the over 1.5 is minus 200, and that's the only thing I would probably say, just because, you know, Khamzat is gonna look for a finish really early. He's really explosive. But if Dricus can weather the storm, because it's not like Dricus is gonna like not. It's not like Dricus can he finish Khamzat? I mean, it's a fight, right? One punch changes the game. But then again, I've seen Dricus kind of knocked out earlier in his career, so it's crazy. So that's why at minus 200, reasonable. I can see it happening. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'm not.
It's scary. It's scary to take any overs on this fight, honestly, because Khamzat has the capability of finishing the first round. But this is one of those, again. If you feel confident on Khamzat, this is a playable line. This is a parlayable line. But the same thing can be said for Dricus. If you're feeling high on Dricus, he's dog money. You know what I mean?
That's
so
it.
You gotta go with your best gut on this one.
All right, so there you have it. Money line play for you, correct? And we are taking it at Bovado. Bovado money line was minus 245, so you are getting that discount. And I hope you cash. That's all I gotta say on this fight. Can we move forward?
Yes, we can.
All right. As you can see, I'm logged in. That's why there was that message. So let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit at that point. I am going to go ahead and just show you my parlay at this point. Fuck everything else. Pardon my French. It's a 3-leg parlay. I got it at plus 137. There is a better value right now if you are going to use the same parlay method, but I'm just going to go with it. Leg 1, Chase Hooper versus Alexander Hernandez. I got Kai Asakura against Tim Elliott. I think you get a better price. What's your price on Kai Asakura right now?
Kai Asakura is minus 330. So you have a better price.
Yeah, so it's whatever. It is what it is. So I got Kai Sakura and I got Carlos Pratos on minus 260. What price do you have?
I got a better price.
Yeah, you definitely do. It kind of went down.
minus 220.
it kind of settled in at 2-1 favorite. He was as high as minus 300. So this is probably my most, I think, shaky leg because I gotta respect Grant Neal, but Carlos Prados is that dude in a fire exchange. I think he definitely got the better hands. He definitely got the better value. We've seen Grant Neal hurt. The only thing I'm really scared of, because we know his major weakness. He's a Muay Thai kickboxing background, so his biggest weakness will be the wrestling. So if Grant Neal dies for the legs, he definitely has that momentum for him. But again, I feel like Grant Neal wants to sling and bang, and he got something to prove. But I'm gonna go with Carlos Prados. My entire investment on this is $175. It's 1.75 units. It's a hefty play. I'm looking to more than double this, and that's all I really have. I'm gonna probably ride this out. I don't want to overexpose myself. I have overexposed myself in the past. I feel like I've spread my, I got one prelim, and 2 main card fights. So I'm there for the whole night, hoping to win. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's all I gotta say on this. These are my bets. So that's really much all I have. I was considering a underdog play, Nur Sultan. Brian Battle fucks up the weight, comes in 5 pounds over. Very unprofessional for Brian Battle, I will admit. So he kind of messed up my Nur Sultan play because he looked incredible on the scale. So I was going with a 1.5 unit on Nur Sultan, and then the fight got scratched. So I didn't play it because the fight got scratched, and I kind of had a feeling as soon as that 5 pounds over came in. So pretty much that is my only play. I will be very honest and very transparent. Deep inside my stomach, there is a lot of dog potential here, whether you agree or not. But I agree, like Jared Cannonier is a dog, whether you like it or not. I see him taking Michael Venom Page if he wants to, because striking, Michael Venom Page gets the volume differential. But, Jared Cannonier got the center of gravity. He's 41 years of age, but he looks incredible. And he does have a pretty good volume when he wants to let go. So there is that dog. Tim Elliott, he can fuck me up. Excuse my language. He can definitely spoil the beans because he's a tough, gritty wrestler, extreme vet. I just feel like Kai Asakura is faster, younger. He shouldn't knock him out, but the wrestling is there. Gerald Mearshart, say what you want. He has proven himself as an underdog. He wins more as an underdog than as a favorite, so he can spoil Michelle Oleksiejczuk. Jessica Andrade, she's actually the same size as Lupi Godinez, and she looks. I mean, she always got that. She always got that power in her hands. We know that. And that's pretty much it. Bobby Green was another underdog, by the way. That fight got scratched. I was actually going to play Bobby Green. I felt he's going to overwhelm his opponent with the volume, and I just like Bobby Green. I like his shenanigans. And finally, I feel like Lerone Murphy, that we're sleeping on this man. He is a underdog. The man is undefeated. He's been in the UFC for a very long time. Aaron Pico debuting, yes, the biggest advantage is going to be his youth, but physically, Lerone Murphy was kind of like bodying him. He looks way bigger in my opinion. He's sharp, he has 3-inch reach advantage. We know what he's bring to the table. He's proven, he's battle tested, he's been, he's headlined against Emmett. You could say what you want. Emmett is a tough customer. He's been with Dan Ige, he's been with Barbosa. So the top 3, like right there, you know what I'm saying? His last fights are really high caliber. And Barbosa is also on this fight. He's minus 130, but Drakkar Klose can actually surprise him because I don't know. Something about the way Edson Barbosa was moving, he looks too stiff for my liking. And that's all I got to say on this fight card. And that's the truth, straight up from the heart. Take it away, bro.
All right, so let me show you my confident parlays, okay? This is what I'm locking in. I don't know if can you see it? Yeah. So I got Carlos Prates, Kaya Sakura, Chase Hooper, and that's pretty much, this is your 3 parlay, right? This is your pick. And I just added Hamza Chimaev. So basically, we're writing the same exact thing, except my thing, I'm adding Hamza Chimaev. I'm adding $75 on this. Okay, I don't have the balls of steel like you. Okay, I'm not putting 175. Okay.
What's the odds on this for this parlay? Plus what?
The odds on this is gonna be plus 250.
Plus 250. That is great. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So 75, I can live with that. You know, to win 187. So I'm gonna lock this in right here in front of you guys.
Woo! Let's get it. Let's get it. We're getting a bet right in your eye.
All right. So that's locked in. Now, since I have your attention and we're all degenerates, let me quickly run down the list and show you my degenerate play for, let's say, $25. Okay, just a little sprinkle on that. Okay, we're gonna go from the very top. Okay, Idris Alibi and Joseph Morales. Yeah, we're just gonna skip that. Okay, why we're gonna bet the first fight and just cry about it? I mean, this is like a debut for both of them. I mean, trash.
Agreed.
We're gonna move on. Okay. Now, this was obviously one of my plays that I really like, Deanna Barbosa point spread. So we are going to take that. Okay. Drakkar Close and Ed Barbosa, I don't like it. We're going to skip that because everything about this smells sus. Okay.
Agreed.
We're going to skip it. Obviously, Chase Hooper, we got to add him in again. Okay. Actually, no, you know what? We're not going to add him because why we're going to overexpose ourselves twice. We're not going to do that. Lupita Godinez, I do like her in this match. I don't know where Jessica Andrade's head is at. Obviously, she's tough. Obviously, she can do all of that. She can knock people out. She got the power. But I feel like Lupita Godinez, her head is a little more in this. Okay, she has something more to go for. Okay, Jessica Andrade was already a champion before. I don't know if she's gonna want to be a champion. I think she's just showing up for a paycheck at this point. Just a personal opinion. So we're gonna take Lupita. I like her odds on this one. As you mentioned, Gerald Meerschaert is a dog. If this fight goes to the ground, I do see a potential submission. If you must play this, I'd probably take Gerald Meerschaert by submission or take Mikhail Olajaychik by KO. I see this fight ending by a KO. So I'm going to go Olajaychik. Then this guy right here, honestly, he scares me. Minus 1,000 for a debuting guy. I get the hype. You're training with Hamza Chimaev. You're in his camp. You got a nice what was that? A tip kick or whatever that's called, right into the stomach. That was good. That was great. But I don't see anything special about this guy. Not yet, anyway. He could be the next guy, but as a debuting fighter, you're gonna put him at a minus 1,000. I'm sorry, that smells sus to me.
He should win, but minus 1,000.
He should win. But
1-800 gambler.
Yeah. We're gonna skip that. We don't trust either of them. Kaya Sakura and Tim Elliott, we already invested in this. But you know what we're gonna do? Matter of fact, we're not even gonna do nothing about that. We're just gonna skip that as is. We have a parlay riding with that. Then I like my guy Michael Venom Page. We're gonna take him because I think he's gonna do exactly what he does best, in and out. Okay. Jerry Killer Gorilla, if he wrestles, he could potentially take this down. I mean, can he knock Michael Venom Page? Of course he can. He's a big dude. Okay, but I don't see it happening. I think this is gonna go long, and I think Michael Venom Page is gonna take it on the cards. This one we already invested in, Jeff Neal and Carlos Prates, so we're not gonna touch that. This was what I like right here. Aaron Pico, I get the big hype. Okay, Olympic dude. Okay, I don't think he won his Olympics, but he definitely made it to the Olympics.
He had tried out.
You know, this guy went far. I mean, his credentials are there. I get it. He has the KO power. I get it. But this is Lerone Murphy, undefeated, and in the UFC, okay? Now you're fighting a debuting fighter against someone who's proven in the UFC. I'm sorry, I'm going to ride on the side of the UFC, okay? He's proven, okay? So we're going to take his point spread, okay? Just in case this goes to the distance, which I do think this is going to go to distance because I don't see a finish from Lerone Murphy. If anything, I do see a finish on Aaron Pico's side, but I think this is going to go distance. I think it's going to go to the cards. I think I can see this being a split decision. I mean, I can even check the odds on the split decision. It's probably going to be crazy. But we're not even going to do all that, okay? We're just going to take the plus 3.5 on Lerone Murphy. And this one right here, I do like this, but we're going to... they don't even have the round prop, so that doesn't even matter. I actually want to take this 5-star round 2. Oh, I do. I'm sorry. I'm bugging. Right here. Bang. 5-star round 2. Because I do see this...
I forgot about that. That is a good sneaky play.
That is a sneaky play, because I think Dricus... I mean... I don't see him getting killed in the first round. I'm sorry. He's a champion after all, and he's proven. Okay, so I still think Hamzat is gonna win, but I don't think he's gonna finish him in the first round.
Damn, imagine if he does finish him in the first round.
Bro, if he finishes him in the first round, this is the most dominant champion we're gonna have because he's steamrolling through everybody.
That is true. That is true.
But anyway, this is my 6-pick sneaky degenerate parlay. Okay, we got Deanna Barbosa point spread, Lerone Murphy point spread, Hamza Chimaev 5-star round 2, Mikhail Olajaychik. I hope he comes through and gives me a KO on this one. Okay, we took a money line. Michael Venom Page, we took a money line, and Lupita Godinez money line. And we're gonna sprinkle $25.
I knew you were gonna put a quarter. I knew you were gonna put a quarter because you already got the 0.75.
That's right. So, and we're gonna lock this in, baby.
Man, if that hits, that is a great parlay.
That's right.
That is
That's
a great
right.
parlay. Yeah.
And you know why? You know how I know I'm a degenerate? Because I still got $10 left in the bankroll. Just in case shit goes sour, I'm gonna sprinkle something else. I don't care.
I like that.
That's about it. That's about it. That's about it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Man, I like it.
Good luck to everybody.
I love it. I love it. That's it. This has been the inaugural Smash Bros Picks. If you like this content, you know what the fuck to do, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your confident picks. Maybe I'm going to take your picks. You know what I'm saying? Let's make money together. As you see, we're not breaking down all this nonsense. We're going straight to the picks. Telling you my main play. Chase Hooper, Kai Socorro, Carlos Pratas. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. 1.75 units invested. Out the door. It is what it is. I'm a little bit of a heavy player. We got U.S. Army Surge. You know, soldier status. Conservative. I like it. Pretty much same parlay as mine. Just adding Hamza because he does feel he is, he should win. I cannot disagree. And yeah, I think overall it's gonna be a good fight. Don't overexpose yourself. Play smart. Enjoy the fights, and that's all I got to say on my end.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's build a community, guys. Okay, let's all come together and win some motherfucking money. Okay, no, I'm kidding. All right, obviously play smart. Enjoy the card. It's a great card. It's gonna be very entertaining. These are our bets. We're gonna be moving forward. This is how it's gonna be structured. Okay, full transparency. We win together. We lose together. Okay, like I said, let's build a community. Like, comment, share your confident picks. Maybe we're gonna tell you. Okay, maybe you see something in these fights that we don't. Okay, let us know. But yeah, I mean, good luck to everybody, and let's get this.
Sayonara.
Who cares, brother? Who cares? Today, smash.